Okay, this is going to be a short video on Williams' English history, English heritage, Williams and Blankenship. Okay, and no doubt you can see that our English heritage is very, very well represented. Maybe overrepresented due to the enormity of the records that our ancestors have from England. So what this screen here on myheritage.com is telling you is events. And these events could be marriages, they can be birth, death, and I'm not going to go into everything. I wanted you to get a good idea of the breakdown of England and where in England that the majority of our ancestors come from. And I'm not sure if you can see the cursor, but down here on the bottom left of the screen, where it's Plymouth, this is Cornwall. Cornwall is one of the 5 Celtic nations in the British Isles, but it's not a separate country from England. They're Celtic because they have an original Celtic language of Cornish. And you'll see that a lot of our ancestors come from this border area of Wales and England in the Bristol Channel. And the reason why you have this big cluster is in the time period, one, there's a civil war going on in England between King Charles and the Parliament. Most of these people are going to be dissenters. They're going to be Protestant dissenters, not members of the Church of England. Wales, the kingdom, and the nobility are siding with the king. And at this time, a man named Oliver Wiiliams will change his name to Oliver Cromwell, overthrow the king and take over the country. This causes a lot of instability in the country. It was overpopulated anyway, and many people are finding reasons to up and leave to go to the new colonies from this area, mostly Isle of Wight, Surrey. But you can see we cover basically the whole country, little bits from everywhere. Not a big representative from London, however, mostly the English countryside. Okay, something interesting about this name of Gregory of North Morton Berkshire. The Gregories had to change their name from MacGregor to Gregory. You'll find a lot of history, and we'll explore that when we go into our Scottish history of enmity between the Calhouns and the MacGregor clan. This area up here to the north is Yorkshire, and I want to flip maps over a little bit to show you something about England, and that is the DNA makeup of England. Now, when we say someone's British, and today we mostly are saying they are Anglo-Saxon, and Anglo-Saxons, of course, invaded the country. The Angles up here, Lincolnshire, Saxons down here in Wessex. But they didn't wipe out the native population, they inbred, so most people in this area would have about 40% Anglo-Saxon heritage, more Celtic down in Cornwall. This area up top would be Cumbria, would have a lot of native ancestry too. Only showing you that to let you know that England is very multifaceted with a lot of different cultures, a lot of different speakways, and what I'll like to explore in a later episode is a lot of different belief ways. Religion in England is one of the biggest pushers of how culture goes. Of course, you know that with King Henry, but even before that, there was a Reformation going on before King Henry VIII, the Lollards, and it's neat to see how our family fits in that. You'll also find these little clusters around of whole families coming from, and branches coming from areas like Lincolnshire. Kent, let's see. Kent here in the southeast. And of course, we'll explore further when we talk about Scotland, is the north, or the Old North as it's called. And here is where the Blankenships come from. In a wild area that was known as the Borders, where you had the reaving clans or the robbing clans, basically cattle thieves and rustlers. They were really relocated to Ireland and into the New World. Okay, so if you have any specific topics you'd like me to make a video on concerning our heritage, I'm going to do videos on our religious heritage, on Revolutionary War heritage, on Confederate Civil War heritage. But first I want to cover all the points of migration, where we come from. We, 98%, are people of the islands. England, Great Britain, and Ireland. All right, thank you.